So this is gonna be a bit different. This VOD review is actually gonna be for me, because I'll be honest, I've been kind of slacking on the whole improvement thing. So I've been wanting to actually, try and improve myself. And I played some games of D.Mon. I went like 3-1 in terms of the games that I played as D.Mon. This is the only game I lost, so I wanted to go over it. Now, after the game, I did have a couple of thoughts about, okay, like, what did I do wrong? And like the two things I came up with was I wasn't playing on a corner, and that was stopping me from really being able to look around, because I was like very stressed. I was very unaware of what was going on, and you're gonna see a lot of that in this game. And the second thing was that my ults were like really bad. I would use them too early and they'll get a lot of value. I'd kind of realized that, and in the games after this one, I have actually improved on that, and I did really well. Like, I'll actually show you, right? So I played this Ike game, and then I played this Ilios and this Rasa one, and I went 25-0 and 29-0 in both of them. Whereas this one, I did 29-4, but I wasn't playing very good. But I want to see what other things that come up in this game that I can kind of fix, because like the thing I'm looking for is just the common mistakes that I make very consistently that cause me to miss out on value. And mostly this is probably going to be just like my positioning, my awareness, as in like where I'm standing, what I know, and how I'm using my cooldowns. So this is fine. I go push the cast, cool. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Like I'm not looking here to watch like the whole game, because obviously I know what happened. I don't really need to watch like the whole game in full. Like this is fine. The way I'm playing here is like really good. I'm being very patient. I'm really just trying to pay attention to what's going on. Like, I'm not over committing on anything. That's like the big thing. I'm really trying to be fluid and look around, and then I can hard commit on people with my javelin, right? Or my dash. I don't know what that ability is. Like, I'm not over committing on stuff. You know, I see that, I'm shooting a bit. I see Anna. I go shield my teammate, and then I see the Mizuki's overcommitted, so I go swing, and then he dies, right? That's like what I want to do, but I think I lose focus of that a lot in this game. So we'll speed up a little bit. Cass is dead. Okay. I think here I can just chill, for sure. Just shoot Brian. I don't need to do too much. Like, there's not too much going on here. Trying to shoot the Ana a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I should have gone on the side so early. Right? I should have probably just stayed here, because me staying here now, it's actually pretty good, because I can actually get up top, like, from behind them. It's like an option. I should have literally just stayed in this position, let the Ryan go, and then I can just go deal with the rest of his team. I could go chase the Arno, and I could go shoot them from over here, right? I could take this angle and shoot them, right? So, like, the issue here is that I just went on this angle for no reason. There was no reason for me to do that. I just decided, okay, let me go on this side for no reason. Like I have no reasoning behind it. And how do I get reasoning behind things? By gathering info. But if I paid attention, I would have realized that, well, I don't need to move right now. Like, I can just sit here. I'm not in any danger. No one is taking any angles. I can just sit here. Because then I would have been able to push the Ana and the Cass, and then I would have been able to get the kills on them. After that, there's not a whole lot we can really do. I'm gonna try and get what I can done, but there's not a lot we can do. They have ults, and they're just gonna. Also, this is BS, by the way. How did the on-run hit me through the shield? Like, how? Like, nah. Oh, bro, my shield for some reason just said no. What is this? I didn't, bro, that is so BS. I just got hit by nothing because I'm going up the, because I'm going up the slope. Like, my shield moved and I almost died because of that. That's some BS, but that's fine. Because, like, I remember I was struggling really hard on, I think the first round especially. Like, I was doing a lot better on the second round, but the first round was just, like, so bad. It's like, yeah, like, I'm just chilling. This is fine. Shooting my gun. This is great. Big thing with D.Mon, I think, is that I don't really want to overcommit. I just want to see what's going on. Like, hey, I'm paying attention, and I got this kill. You can see I'm doing it sometimes, right? Like, I'm not trying to overcommit on stuff. I see Arnon over here. I go push her, and that's great. I'm really glad that I did this, right? Because I'm not really overcommitting on anything, I'm able to pay attention and then turn around and just kill that guy. I think here, this is fine. Maybe I could have popped ult like earlier. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. I don't I don't think this ult is too early necessarily. I think it's actually too late. Because if I ulted when the Reinhardt was like right here, well then we can actually do a decent amount of damage because we have a pretty good amount of map control, right? I can ult here, maybe hit the cast as well, and then I don't have to go in the open space. So here, I actually didn't ult in time, or like or early enough, right? But, like, I wanted to hit more people, and I think this ult was good, because I hit, like, more people in the backline. I just got greedy with the Javelin. I should have just used my shield and gone forward, because I knew they had this lead, but that's fine. Because we won the fight anyway. And now, usually, I don't like copping out with, like, oh, but we won, but, you know, it is. It is what it is. Anyway, let's see what we're dealing with next. So here, I'm trying to be wary of the shatter, so I'm playing slow. They used a bunch of ults, so I wasn't trying to do too much. I think that was a pretty good engage. Mizuki was overextended. That's fine. I think I'm being very patient here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Shoot off him. I'm just waiting to see how I play. I think here was pretty difficult because I can't really play on the floor anymore. I think maybe I should have been like over here, or like at the very least stayed up top until they get the cart to like the corner and they go on the corner. Because like right now I'm kind of just nowhere. I need to be somewhere where like I can help my team. You know, I need to be shooting the cat. I need to be looking at the on run. I'm overcommitting on people that I can't really focus on. Instead of just looking around and seeing what's going on, okay, Ash there, Cat there, I could have turned around to go shoot this guy, right? And then, like, I felt pressured to go drop because I didn't have the info that there was guys over here. I could have stayed up here, dealt with maybe the Ana, dealt with the Cat, and then I wouldn't have been down here. So, like, the reason why I'm going to lose this fight is just because I gave up, like, a bunch of space, right? Like, for no reason, right? And why did I give up a bunch of space? Because I wasn't paying attention to the things around me. If I'd realized the fight was kind of developing on the castle, on this staircase over here, I would have just stayed on the bridge, looked around, gone for whoever I needed to, and then I can go on the cart once we have a bit of a bigger advantage here. Because now, I'm just trying to fight the Ryan, and then obviously I get shattered. He actually probably shouldn't have shattered that, to be fair. It's like, this is a lot better. Why? Because I'm actually looking around and I'm trying to see what's going on. I see Cat over here. I shoot Cat. I see Ryan is pushing my team 1v2, so I want to help out my team. This is fine. Why? Because I have an advantage and sort of a trigger to now go in on this guy, right? So I think that was a lot better. And then obviously I can go push the Cat here. That's fine. That's not what I'm trying to look at here. So yeah, like the big thing in this game so far has just kind of been overextending when I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I think it was after he swapped to the D.Mon here that I was really struggling. Like that, I saw my Mora was kind of in, but maybe I didn't capitalize enough. Like I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I wasn't really paying. I mean, I guess I couldn't really do too much. What I should have done, how can I get down there quickly? I mean, there's no real way to get down there other than just walking down. What I should have done was pay attention to what my Mora wanted to do. Like I saw she popped the ult, but I didn't know what she wanted to do. And also, if I was paying a bit more attention, I might have seen the Ana over here, right? Yeah, like I might have seen the Ana make this rotation. If I was looking around a bit more and being a bit more aware, I mean maybe not, but maybe, right? Like their team gets split here. I could just push the Ana. Why? Because I'm paying attention. I can see I'm being patient. I go push this guy. Or for example, if I'd looked around and realized, okay, Mora actually wants to hard push this, I would have just slid down here, used my ult to hard push this, and then we just win the fight. But because I wasn't paying attention, I get the Mora kill. Now you could say, oh Kai, but the Mora fed. Maybe, but I wasn't paying attention, and I could have got the value. And now here, it's too late to use the ult here because we're already like down 2 basically. Like we don't have enough of an advantage here. Because by the time I ult, there's 2 dead, or there's 3 dead, so it's just too late. So yeah, like the timing of my ult has actually, funnily enough, been too late this time. Whereas I thought the problem was too early, but then in the games afterwards, obviously I kind of fixed it, right? Here I just get DMX'd, it's fine. So like that is an issue of not paying attention, and an issue of using my ults a little bit too candidly. I think it's the right word. This is fine. We're just shooting a gun. I want to be doing more turning around though, cause like I don't know what's going on. Also, how did that break the Mabel? Did she break it herself? Oh no, it must just do like a bunch of damage. Well, we get ulted, not much we can do. Again, I'm seeing a lack of like turning around and seeing what's going on. Like I'm shooting here, but like what I should be doing is turning around to see if my team can follow up. Like here, I pop my gun, but I've got no one on my team to really follow up. I should wait behind the corner, wait for my team to get back, see that they're coming back, and then I can pop my gun because I've got my team to like actually fight here. Again, I'm just not turning around. I don't know what's going on. And that forces me to waste shield. It forces me to kind of go in a bad position. But I end up getting lucky here. But again, I just need to turn around a lot more. Like, when I, for example, when I go behind the wall here, just do a quick turnaround. Okay, dude. Okay, cool. This is where they're playing. I know where I can go. And then I can focus on where the enemies are. And I can think about what kind of play I want to make. Because right now, I'm just super unsure. Because I don't really know anything that's actually going on. I think this is fine. There's not any... See, like, there was good. I actually turned around and I realized, okay, I can't really do anything but fight this guy. So I think me going for her was a good idea. Just shooting the cast. This is good. I need to turn more. Obviously, they lost their tank, so I'm just pushing forward. Don't know how that hits me. It's fine. Okay. I just want to look at my ult mainly. I don't... Like, I want to see if I waste it again. I want to see how I waste it. Again, I need to turn around more. I need to see what's going on. The more info I have, the easier it's going to be to make a good decision, like an educated decision, based off of the info I have. Okay, cool. We pop Cole. I kind of just walk in, which like I think is pretty fine, to be honest, because obviously like if we have Cole, then we have an advantage. I want to try and get value. Maybe in the micro, I should have had my shield whilst I was boostering in. Like I should have shielded, boosted in. The cast uses his nade, and then I can spare him for sure. But that's like a micro thing. I don't want to go too deep into the micro right now because I'm like emerald on this account, so I want to chill. And this is fine. I see that my team keeps using ult, so I'm trying to go forward and distract for them. I think I definitely, had I turned around, I would have seen that my cast was there, and maybe I move forward a little bit to try and make more space, right? But like, I'm just not turning around, so I don't know what's going on. And yeah, so this ult, it's just way too early because none of the enemies are actually committed in. You see how the enemies are here, my team is behind the corner, and it's only really the D.Mon who's in, so we can't really do anything. And then they can pop their nano, and then they just win the fight, and I get 1v5'd and die. What I should have done, for example, was wait for them to maybe pass the corner, right? Wait for them to get into this like kill box here, and then maybe back up behind the cart, peek, then ult, and then my team is going to be able to shoot all of the enemies, right? So here, the ult was just way too early, and I can't commit on anyone because they're too far back. And then we end up just losing the fight, right? Because obviously they have nano and limit break, so there's not much I can do there. Here, I C9 because I wasn't paying attention, so that's my bad. So like, so far, what I had kind of predicted and understood about the gameplay is coming into fruition. I'm not paying attention to the things around me. My ults are really bad, and it's making me lose a lot of value here. So I want to see what's going on here. So here, I see Ashes overextending with really good pick from the start. I don't know how she didn't die here. That's so ridiculous. She's not dead. But for me, I don't really like this play because I wasn't looking around to see like what's going on. I didn't know anyone on my team was here. And like I kind of just went in on this guy for no reason. Like maybe I could have shielded the nade or something. Okay. So yeah, almost behind me. It's good. I'm turning. I mean, I think it's kind of unfortunate. Maybe instead of going for the D.Mon, right? Instead of just hard committing on the D.Mon, I should have sat behind this corner, looked around me, seen what was going on, and then made a choice. Maybe I can go by the tank. Maybe I can go on the left. Maybe I can go right side and start shooting this guy from here. Because my because like, the issue now is that I go in and so does the Arnon, but I don't need to go in right now. If I just sat here, the Arnon would have gone in. We could have just gone to contest this guy. My team doesn't get distracted, and then we can go deal with the rest of their team. But because I went in so early, I wasn't really paying attention to like what was actually happening. I obviously, well, I wasn't, you know, dealing with the Arnon, and then that's what made my team die. So I was actually a bit confused there. I didn't understand how we lost that fight, but I can see that now. So because I went in too early and I wasn't paying attention, obviously I end up dying. Okay. Fly up top because we want to get the angle. The gun is a little bit early again. This is this is another micro thing. Sometimes I use my gun when I don't actually have the ability to see anyone, right? Oh, gun, but there's no one here, so it's just a waste. Had I saved it, I could have just shot this D.Mon the whole time. I think this is fine. It's whatever. I had no gun, so I wouldn't have been able to do anything to the BAP, to the Echo anyway. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. So yeah. BAP dies there for 2 reasons, or 3. 1, he's in a shit position, and he's in open space, but that doesn't matter. 2, I used my gun before anything even happened, so I could have just turned around and shot the Echo. But 3, the main reason this guy's dead is because I didn't turn around and I wasn't even paying attention. Maybe I could have used like a javelin on him or something to go for the kill. So yeah, most of these problems, like I theorized, it is just coming from a lack of awareness as to what is happening around me. I probably could have altered that, to be honest. Like it gives me overhealth. I just popped the ult there. Let me see. Does it give you... Let me see the time here. Does it give you overhealth on cast? Or is it only when you hit the person? Because if it gives you overhealth on cast, that's pretty strong, actually. Let me see. Oh, they made these numbers bigger. It's on cast. Yeah, so like I could have just popped the ult there and then got on that rally. Obviously, I didn't really know that, so... Not too much we can do there. It is what it is. Like I could have altered that. That guy gets the damage amplification, and then I just kill him. But that's okay. So yeah. So like this is what I'm talking about, though, right? You want to look for the consistent problems. What are consistently coming up? Yeah, you know, maybe like a couple of times I've used my gun when I shouldn't have, but it's not consistent enough. What is consistent is me using my ults poorly. Me not paying attention to the things around me and actually having things happen because of that. If you've got a bad habit but it doesn't really lead to anything, is it even a bad habit? A bad habit is something that you do or like a mistake that you make that gives the enemies an advantage. Multiple times in this game, I've gone in too early or committed my resources too early when there was other things happening around me that I wasn't aware of, that I could have easily been aware of had I just sat behind a corner and turned around. And that's why corners are so good, because they give you that kind of freedom to turn around. Does that make sense? Like here, I'm just like rushing into things. Like I'm just so rushing. If I wasn't rushing, I would have realized that there was 3 guys here, and I could low-key just pop my ult here. Again, Arnon goes in. But I'm not already engaged, so I could have just turned around and dealt with the Arnon here and helped us win. But instead, I'm going in and getting slept for no reason. Now, they have 5 ults, so this is really bad. I think I was able to kill this guy. No, I wasn't. Here, this was just like a Hail Mary ult. I wanted to try and win. But in terms of the macro, like this was a bad ult because we just weren't going to win that fight anyway, right? Like we lost as soon as they popped the limit break. I shouldn't have altered that. So again, the 2 issues are I'm using my ult poorly. So there I used it kind of too late, but I shouldn't have used it at all because of how the ult fight works. But then the main issue, again, I just wasn't paying attention. I let that Ana get behind me when I was already really close to her. Instead of going in for the hard commit on the Ana, I could have just gone for the Ana. Does that make sense? But I didn't know that because I wasn't paying attention. How do I pay attention? By turning around, using corners so that I can turn around. Kind of like this, right? I'm chilling so that I can turn, and then I can go shoot these guys, right? This is good, this is good, I'm doing damage, this is fantastic. I'm waiting, right? So like that was really good, right? Because I turned and I waited for my team to get up, now I can go and make a play. Now I can beam down the Echo, I can kind of swing on this guy. And then when my Shion actually wants to go in and we actually have an advantage, now I can go in, right? So you can notice, as soon as I actually play the game correctly, that's when we start winning. My Soj wasn't in a great position, but obviously because I was paying attention to her and I saw her through like through the wall, I was like, okay, well my Soj is in. I want to try and get value. Why is my Sojin? Because she wants to get overclock value, right? And sure, you could say she's a bit overextended, for sure. How did that not kill the Echo, by the way? Like, what? Oh, I think he missed. Maybe. Right? Because the soldier is overextended, I can see that, and I go to turn on the enemies to try and get the value on them, right? And then, wow, what? We end up winning the fight because of that. No way. I'll show you the Ana kill here. So like I see her, I dodge to sleep, javelin, there we go. Awesome. Again, I'm turning around. I can see what's happening in my team, so I go back to deal with it. I go shoot the cat. Why? Because I'm actually turning around to see it, and then I can go deal with the demon. Why? Because I actually turned around. But because I didn't do this often enough, it's we're not going to be able to win the game. Unfortunately, I'm a bit stumped on how to actually play this icon VOD. It's a little bit confusing for me. I'm not sure how to play it yet. I mean, this guy just wasn't paying attention. I can easily kill him, but like you can see, because I'm looking around and I'm not just trying to like hard push people. I can catch people off guard because I'm looking. Oh, Arnon's here. Javelin, swing, dead. Why? Because I'm paying attention. I'm looking around. I just haven't been doing that enough. So here, I think this is a decent ult because like I have teammates with me. They're kind of committed in, and then I can go for the D-Mech. I think this is a perfectly reasonable ult. Maybe I could have waited like for more people to be here, but like I've got 2 people like following up. I think this is the only good ult of the game because like the D.Mon committed. I can see that there's 2 teammates with me. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm a pop ult, and you know we'll see what we can do. And like I don't think the Mora died because of me. I think she died because she made a bad play. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And here, I'm not just going in. I'm waiting to see. Okay, what's going on around me? Oh, okay. Well, Tracer's going in distracting. So now I can kind of commit a bit more because she's distracting a little bit. And then there we go. I can go swing on the cat for a little bit. Now I don't know how this guy made it through without me seeing her. She must have. That's annoying. She just got in here somehow without me seeing. But like again, that's just like a lack of me paying attention. If I was just paying attention to the door, I would have seen her go in, and then I wouldn't have gotten caught off guard here and then died. But the reason why I'm dead is because I'm not paying attention to, okay, where's my team? What are the enemies doing, right? If I'd realized I had these guys all the way in the back, I probably wouldn't be all the way over here. I would probably just be on the payload, honestly, right? But yeah, I'm just kind of going in on my own, and then I get focused and died, right? Because I'm not paying attention. Okay, this is the last bit of the game here, so it's just kind of over. They went Pharah Echo Cat, which isn't very good for me, because I can't shoot any of them, or I can't hit any of them. So like here, they pop the nano, and now I'm just trying to do my best to survive, right? You know, like they pop nano, they popped limit break. Not really a lot we can do, to be honest. Try to take the Pharah, yeah. Not much we can do here. So, in terms of what I could have done better, I'm thinking of 4 things. 2 major things, 2 minor things. Number 1, obviously, I need to look around more, and I need to use corners to do that, because then I can see what's going on. I'm not going to overcommit in a bad fight, or I'm not going to miss out on the Arnon going on my team. Second thing, my ult timings need to be a lot better. When do I need to do it? Mid-fight, when people have kind of committed their cooldowns, because it's going to be a lot harder to escape. And then the 2 minor things I've noticed is that just like 1 or 2 times, sometimes I've used my gun when I shouldn't have. I couldn't see anyone, so obviously I'm just going to waste the cooldown. It's a short cooldown, but you still don't want to waste it, right? You want to make sure you see people. And then the 4th thing is I saw it like 1, maybe 2 times. When I'm boostering onto people, if they've got some sort of CC, I want to have my shield held up so that I can play the mind game of like, okay, well, maybe I go for a swing, maybe I keep my shield up, but instead, I've sometimes just ran into people and then gotten CC'd, and then obviously the engage is kind of over. Anyway, that is my self-WOD review. I've kind of already been taking this advice that I've given myself, the 2 major things, into practice, and I've been playing really good. I even used it on Reinhardt when D.Mon got banned. I played really well. Played it on Ilios, and so Rasa, I did really good. Let me know if you guys like a D.Mon guide or something later on, or maybe you want me to go over like one of these 2 games and show you how I played. But anyway, this is it for my VOD review. Hope this helps.